Well, I took a very time back when I reviewed episode 6 of Kamen Kabuto. This is definitely a great series, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the series. Again, 8 and Nagito got new movies coming out. And that's why these are being releasing. I'm really hoping Toei actually changes their minds and leave them on there permanently. Because, hey, remember Super Raya? Look, they're releasing all the new Ultraman seasons on YouTube for Westerners to experience. Also, then Japan, well, at the same time as Japanese, they're experiencing it. But Toy are stupid sometimes. Oh well. Let's get into it. So, the episode opens up with a brief recap of the last episode. Soji, you've been arrested. That boss guy's a real dick. I really don't like him. Given we only have to deal with this episode. Will you stop blowing the door, you damn wind? It keeps giving me a fright. Stupid wind. Anyway. Tendo hates being touched. He says, "Don't touch me." I just be calling him Tendo from now on. Soji's not a bad name, but it just sounds weird. Tendo. Yeah, it sounds a little bad most of the time when calling cows at that. Yeah, Tendo when he was sent around the belt. And when I was taken in. Well, he goes, he tells Kagami to head to Tokyo Tower. Let's just take it away. As we see Hiyori, ends up just passing out. Tendo's being interrogated, but he's refusing to talk. You know, smug bastard he is. Because he's definitely got some skills. He asked for a phone call. He's got a phone his sister and stuff. I should just better putting that one for now. When Kagami remembers the Sky Tower, Tokyo Tower, rushes over there, finds Hiyori there. Hiyori's upset that Tendo didn't show up, thinking he's a liar, but even though he hasn't known that long, Kagami still say he's still knows he he's not a liar. Sure. I like the dynamic to these characters. And by the way, it's really always, like I said, Kagami is definitely the secondary writer, but he gets 2 forms. But he won't debut as Kabuto as the second cut writer until episode 22. We're still early for that, for now. There's only 7 episodes. So we're waiting for the second writer for a bit. But still, we should at least begin myth announcements soon. Not this month, obviously. But also around the summer. At least we'll get a key visual for the summer. Late summer. All for Zex's finale in August. For the myth to appear the following week. Okay, of course. The myth will get a poster review from myth will happen way before the Kamen movie releases. As a common trope you see that they used the next writer in that movie for a cameo. Started in 2009 with Kamen Rider Decade. With Double showing up. We've been a tradition ever since. With the next writer showing up in the movies for a cameo. And there's another example. Like take hold of Kamen Rider Garchard. When he appeared in the Kamen Rider Geats movie, interesting enough, he can use alchemy. But if you are not watching, we'll go on to but early on, he couldn't use alchemy. So obviously that was changed in development. In the credits were the filming of the film was revealed. Basically, the film was filmed months in advance, way before episodes started being written. So that's why the characters are more prototype now compared to just a couple of weeks before they debut in their own show. For example, Kamen Pose. His original goal was to bring fans to over 100 Kamen Riders, having a different hairstyle slightly. But that was changed to be 100 friends. Yeah, that makes sense in a way. Because it aired in 2010 and on the eve of the 35th of the 45th anniversary of Kamen Rider. Okay. 4 years, yeah. Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, 40th anniversary. So those are examples of how characters are before they appear in the show. So once I watch all those seasons, I'll check out the species and cameos, see what the characters changed. I'm going to see how Mist appearance is going to be and how the driver's going to look. They might be continuing the strap belt for a while. Which, as long as I guess, I think it's a really cool idea. Be a strap instead of a belt. Henshin. But of course, sadly is, because of that, the strap is back. So, unlucky since it works since it's a dream world, he doesn't need to carry it around all the time. He can just make it appear. Sorry, I get off topic. I do plan to come right back to Kamen Rider sets. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 episodes to cover. That's if I get through them this week. I'm gonna catch up before watching Power Rangers and Super Sentai. That's what I plan to do. Also catch up on Precure. Finish up keeping the idle Precure and get back to Star Detective. About time to finish that season. Oof. But anyway. Okay. Yes. After that, we get scenes of when Star infiltrated. He only ends up visiting the Tendo residence. Juka is. Her brother doesn't come home, so but she's not worried because she knows him. As he made a promise that you never make her feel scared. Again, I mean, he's kind of like Ace in a way now, think about it. Both have cold-looking personalities, but actually good people on the inside. Oh, it took many episodes until Ace just basically let down his walls and started trusting the other riders. Trusting his own love. He asked them for their help protecting the world from the Jamatos. Spoiler alert if you've not seen Geats, but I already did review the entire series after when it came out. Every episode. I'm going to do a season review, see if I can notice any of the stuff early on. Even mention the reference that was made in that one of those videos. Anyway. Around that time is when Tendo was calling. I just want to see it. Let's take a look. It also takes a bit to heal a bit. And we still mad last night. Yes. Anyway, to make sisters and hot kisses, this is just Anyway, he's still behind her. She ends up remembering that. She ends up without him doing the hotcakes. A nice little chat. A nice torture scenes are going on. Well, not really torture. He's just not answering anything. Even eating some gyudon. Was it Kabidon? I can't remember which one. I like those streams from King Man. Gyudon is Man is Secret Kiniko's favorite food. Kabidon is Montano Kiniko's favorite food. I actually want to try some now. Well, they make it look so delicious. Oh. Kagami makes a decision. He commands his boss, Shuichi Takedoro, Shuichi Tadokoro, that's his name. Tadokoro. He ends up, one of those wrong is also going to solve it, right? So he infiltrates. Really cool, he actually uses a toy to distract one of the men and just basically knocking on use the uniform. No commotion. Daniel also makes his escape, knocking out the guards to the scope with a lift. And one Trevor both hit the skies in the same uniform. Yeah. Imagine they actually released those movies in Western theatres as well. They'd be the first Kamen Rider movies actually released in theatres. In Western theatres, I mean. I doubt it, but who knows? Because there's a lot of projects for Kamen Rider, and the West is being treated more and more bad. Minus Hawaii, because Hawaii always gets to see it's more in tune with Japanese culture. I don't know why. If you know the reason why, let me know in the comments, because I'm sure I can research it, but I don't know if I can be specific or not. Anyway, when is it right? Though that the kid, his opponent, and Misaki, her full name is Yuzuki Misaki. She's a born character now, so I wrote her name down. Escape. One of the words also want to get to HQ, but Kagami questions how. With officials. Reading that those two are actually dead. So the ones with Misaki are worms. And they come briefly back to Kyoi's conversation with Juka. It's a really good moment. Kyoi's really starting to let down her shell. As basically she's been close walled since 7 years ago. Got a sheep giving away too, but anyway. But like her becoming a comment will show her growth, but oh well. You go from her. I still don't understand why toys of girls female toys from Kamen Rider. I mean, those female figures don't sell well. Why? I was like, why? Is there a stigma in Japan but boys can't buy toys with girls that look like girls? This be made fun of? Like, if you like the girl character, you're just a weirdo. I don't get it. They write these characters so people will be interested in them. Yet their toys still fail to sell. I don't understand Japanese boys. I mean, they're more accepted to stuff like female characters in Shonen Jump. Female protagonists, I mean. Like Jolene from JoJo. Speaking of which, Black Clover is ending this year. Officially ending. After 11 years of series, Black Clover is ending. That means the anime will do that entire series. No problem. Giddy. Yeah. So anyway. Um, hey, so as the grandma once said, in another business, in order to close to you, well, basically no longer there, they still somehow be closer to you. Basically saying that they'd be forever be in your heart as the memory lives on. Which is cool. So yeah, again, like I said, I had a category. And Misaki is born right, but of course they attack her because they have very exceptional hearing. Very smart. Even seems like they were mindless monsters originally, just attacking people. But it seems they have more intelligence. Even trying to look for sects or HQ. Pretty interesting. Yeah, she managed to escape out of distraction. And when she really gives the belt back to Tendo, he uses it to henshin and take down his wires. I was happy when those two douchebags are dead. Sure, it's not good the characters died, but I didn't like them. They were willing to risk human lives and they got what they deserved. They willingly risk that man willingly risked human lives just to catch a Kabuto. So he got what he deserved. Now the only person who truly knows on that group who knows that Toadale's identity is Kamen Kabuto, she decides to keep the secret. So she's actually a good character. My opinion's changed on her. I didn't like her at first because she seemed a bit harsh towards Kagami. But she's not that bad. She has a lot of ideas and she sticks to them. I respect that. And I'm going to like her. So we'll see how well these characters grow in the next episode. This is enough. In a way, Tendo's got to keep his promise. As the sky Tokyo Tower lights up with a flower. But a tulip. It's a really cool moment. But of course, the boss already has something planned. As introduced to another Kamen Rider on the end of the episode, which was spoiled in a preview. I'm sorry, but were Toy incompetent doing 2006? Because they have a habit of spoiling in major revelations that happen at the end of the episode. That's not a good thing. You want to keep your audience surprised. Don't spoil anything. I think Toy's gone bad now over the years. I usually check Sentai previews to see if any spoilers and so much Super Sentai to see if any spoilers in their previews. Mostly Bokenja. See, it wasn't Super Kamen, and again, it's probably just a different team and stuff, because Kamen Super Sentai had different production teams from Toy. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed my content, please thumbs up. I'm going to smash my channel. Should be able to do the new Kamen the B, I think. It's going to play a major role in the next episode, saying he's going to hunt down Kabuto. But mine is not a spoiler. But mine's not the end of the episode, because, again, spoiler! I'll see you guys later in the episode. Kamen releasing this episode. Sayonara.